we are eager the title. So Great Brawler. This is the mechanics. The kit could be better. Like pretty good. Overall mid. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's no skill. I would never want to see them. I never want to play them. I never want to see them in a match, and it's not out yet. So starting out with Shelly. Um. So I think Shelly for me probably goes in here. I'm also gonna just label this what in the world. Um, but so okay, because I think with you know the it probably down into uh, um, but because with he's a medium, like these two are like mid, but I think up in B tier because the way like it's annoying when for this coming out of nowhere, but if you have range, you can beat Shelly. But as a starting brawler, I do think be pretty good. Next up is Colt. Um, I think a he can be like a little bit of like annoying, but it's really skill heavy. He's a very skill heavy brawler. Um, like both honestly, a lot of the time, both of his gadgets are good. Both of his star powers are good. Not really any, with Colt. He's just good all around as a skillful baller. I might put him in low B or high B. I don't know. I mean, probably for now I'll put him in A. Next up is Bull. So I think for Bull, he's the first tank. I mean, he's one of the two tanks in for rare. Um, but his I think like both. I mean, obviously it's not going to be equal, but I do think he's fun to play. He he can be worked around pretty easily with range, and I think he is such a high A tier. Um, yeah. So next up is Brock. Sorry, just like that, right? Um, okay. Um, um, but so for Brock, he I feel like obviously so the gadgets are both balanced. I think pretty good. and but like for the star power, you like practically have to take. I feel that one because right, but then like so the hypercharge, it's pretty, it's fine. Like it usually doesn't do. I mean, I feel like I only I feel like it's only used for like with high safe for the hyper. One thing that does is it's kind of annoying with the his slow uh this the slow like projectile speed. So I think in terms of like he's really good for what he is, which is just a basic marksman for rare. So I think he does go to be probably under Shelly. Okay, next up is Barley. Um, you could make a case for like his kit, like his hypers were pretty good, but one thing that does like have some points off for me is that it. Okay, never mind. I thought it destroyed walls. Okay, yeah, I do think he's for for a thrower. He's a really good. He's another like throw support. But for what he does, I think he does it pretty well. But like going up against it too is like I think he does his job a bit better than Brock because you know or I feel like Shelly should go there because he does probably does his job great. Nita. Okay, so Nita is I like it's a she's a second brawler that you unlock in the game. Um, but you know, as like a cause like you just come off of Shelly, you have another one, you gotta go to Nita, right? But I think for like the first pet summoning brawler, I she's like especially good on heist, you know, but I personally have not played with her buffies yet, so I don't know, it's gonna be probably a bit lower than could be, but let's see what the, her buffies do. The covers. Okay, so is that really for? I feel like yeah, because I feel like normally she would be with like also with this like probably C, but I think her buffies do get her up to an A. Because with the, I mean, I do like Bruce is pretty much a liability though for her kit. I feel, in my opinion, because her main attack isn't the best, but it can get stuff done. Next is El Primo. So El Primo and Bull or the first takes. Um, I think as very good tank. Um, I do his super is good. Um, the only yeah, the only of the jump. think as I think for now he sits in C because as he's short range, but once he gets buffies, he'll probably be an A, you know? Um, Coco. So I would put an F, but you can. He's not awful in duels, surprisingly, compared to like I would say like compared to Byron, but in duels because of the healing himself with his sleeper, you know. Okay. Uh, so I do think he goes D. Rosa is next. As a as another tank, she's decent, you know, but I do feel like I don't know. I just don't really. I don't think it's really fun to play her. I mean, I I might raise Poco up because I honestly like hate Rosa. I don't know why. Rico, his his kit is pretty basic, but especially with the piercing of with his with his super, I think he does go up, probably above Poco. Um, Jess, Jesse, um, she's in a similar boat with Nita, with pretty much usually being with good, like pretty much only good in heist for that, for except for, but obviously that changed when Nita got her buffies. I think I just don't like slow projectile speed. You know, like the Brock would probably have been A if he had shot, but Jesse is so slow projectile speed, and it's like I don't know. I just feel like they're trying to do like they're trying to do it's like a homing thing, but they're failing miserably because like kind of like Meeple, but it's like the Pierce is fine, but it just moves so slow that I think a lot of the time it's useless. Dynamite. He, I don't think I have to explain, but because when you think of thrower, you think of Dynamite. He is the most thrower-esque thrower. Um, he he's fun to play. He's usually fine to work around if you have any, especially like wall breaking. Um, he's really just a good brawler, good like thrower in general. Daryl, my boy. I think okay. So I you cannot. He is one of the most like I don't know. Both he's really balanced. If I'm honest, like while he's classified as a tank, he's more of an assassin. He's an assassin tank. Yeah, an assassin tank hybrid. but I do. He's more of an assassin with, especially with his double super of his movements. Um, both of his star powers and gadgets are really balanced. Like I usually go for recalling rotator, especially just to get super early. But I don't know. It's just really he's really fun to play and just keep knocking them. So Penny, I think so like she's another one that goes with Jesse and Nita for a pet summoning, but I think she does it better than both of them because of her main attack. Because instead of just being reliant on her super, her main attack and gadget, to be fair, because like both of Nia's and Jesse's gadgets are both of them revolve around their pet. Um, only one of hers does, that being Spyglass. But her, especially like, I can serious, the piercing capabilities of her main attack is really good. Tick. Um, like you also think of him when you think Brawler, but he's much more like unskillful. I don't know. I mean, like in a way, he is not, but I don't know. I've never had fun playing him. I've never had fun going up against him. However, you, Carl is honestly probably the low A tier. He, he has a similar attack to Charlie, with it being one ammo and return a boomerang, but I feel like he, both of his gadgets, I don't know, I just really like, especially with like the grappling hook gadget. He's just really fun with the movement and the movement boost in the super. Like I rarely see him, but like it's hype whenever I do. 8-bit, he had that with the Russ and stuff or whatever. Um, I I don't know. He if you can make him work, you can make him work. Um, he is somewhat reliant on his super, but he can put in a ton of damage with his man attack. So I think he does go like barely above Penny up into A tier. Jackie, okay, Gus, okay, so Circle. Do I have to say anything more? But Gus, I feel like he might be, he might even be up. He might be going, he might be high A. Just with the versatility, like he's classified support, but I feel like he's much more of like just an utility, like which is support, but he's just an all around pretty good brawler. Bo, he can be annoying with the mines, but as long, especially in like showdown, but with 3v3s, you can usually see it. And but with I feel like he isn't really that much reliant on super, but he kind of does. However, he does have his gadget, his totem gadget, to help him with that, and that also provides support and utility in a way to his team. So I think he does go in like I think high B tier, probably under Barley because he's I don't know he's just like I wouldn't know how to describe him. You know, Hyper S. She is an amazing definition for sniper for marksman. Brock fails miserably. Like while yeah, long way range, but you have a snail as your pace, right? Like um, but the you get punished if you mess with her, and you get rewarded if you make it. It just she's just really good all around, I think, for what she is. Pam, she is pretty powerful with her hyper, but I think she probably just goes cause like as a support, she's pretty good. So she definitely goes above. I mean, I think I moved these into because they're like good at what they do. Like like show you that. But because Pam's healing on it's pretty good for the turret. Another, but like pretty much relying on it. Terrible reload speed, which is like Piper levels on, but it feels like Piper levels of reload speed. Frank, um, I think as a tank, he's the most tank. You know, is like the Venn diagram. Of like what's more tank, what's more. I feel like he is like the epitome of a tank, but for what he does, I think I think he will is gonna go bottom way. He's just really good at being a tank. You know, BB BB's a tank, but she feels a lot more like a damage dealer in a way, because like I know she has high health, but her movement speed and I don't know, there's a way of combos with the Hummingbot bot. It's gimmicky too, but I feel like while she doesn't like accomplish as much as she like of what she is, I think she does beat Frank in the fact of like the kit. B B is not Piper levels of marksman, but definitely above Brock levels of marksman. Um, cause she the gimmick, with the two, one ammo, one equals. Like I think she might have the fastest reload speed of any marksman. Um, I mean, obviously not including Pierce because he can instant practically. But just, I don't know, just really good and like slowing. I don't know. Um, I don't know how to say, but she's just good. M's controller, she's really controller. She's a pro controller, but I think she's like the way of she's pretty versatile and like there's I don't know. Well, I feel like if I'm being with home, does. If they could. But why am I? I mean, Gareth kind of does with the sleeper. Didn't know they can get away. I might just do if I can get away in a second, like movement. Like for ability to move. Where's Otis? I do not know for Otis. I can't come out. I'm not always can. I mean, not he can. Two. Voice prompt can.